watching knows that I'm on the fitness couch, and I'm going to be introducing my mom, Rain Hudson. And anyone who's watching that knows my mom already knows that she perseveres to anything in her way, especially in classes. So without further ado, I'll be introducing my mom, Rain Hudson.
Wasn't that a cute little opening? I feel as though if I could use other artists, then I could use my son. Yay, I'm here! Yay! Now pay me my $5 that you owe me for doing this. Hey guys, what's up? And welcome to the Fitness Couch. My name is Rain Hudson, the creator of this amazing platform that I have for people. Here it is. This is the thing. I'm just grateful. A lot of people say this is not the best year ever. This is the worst year. This happens to be one of my most creative and successful years. Like, I love this year. I got so much done. My credit is going up. I beat COVID. I started my own business. I started two businesses. So what I tell you guys all the time, change your perspective of what's happening this year. If you keep saying, oh my God, this is the worst year, this is the worst year, how do we know that 2021 is not going to be bad? Is that written somewhere that it's not going to be bad? It might be worse or it might be better. You just have to be prepared. So this is all practice right now, what we're going through. So whatever you've been thinking about and dreaming about, make it happen now. Okay, so a couple of announcements I have to say. I am teaching Tabora. The schedule's on my link, so just check into my bio and you'll get all the information there. Teaching Tabora 4 times a week and spin. So those that have not joined in, you don't have the space, you don't have the room, make the space, make the room, and make the time, okay? And I have a YouTube channel. Well, so I filmed 3 things this year that was amazing. I have my own YouTube channel, and this will be my last live. Why? Because everything will be on YouTube. So I'm glad I'm ending my last live with this amazing human being. I gotta take a sip of wine for this one, honey. Okay, so let me tell you about this girl before she come on here now. Let me give y'all the tea on her. The tea on her is, she's amazing. I saw her when her career first started. She was a member in my class, and you're gonna see her smile. Her smile lights up the room. You're gonna be like, oh my God, she's so pretty. But not only is she so pretty, inside her soul is amazing. And her music, her energy, the way she moves, and the thing I like about her, I think not the most, but one of the things, she's not afraid to share that platform. She'd be like, Rain, come teach with me. Or I'd be like, come teach with me. Like, there's no competition, there's nothing but love. We have similar but different styles of teaching, but she's just dope. She has 3 amazing kids. She has a beautiful wife. Oh my God. And I gotta talk, in fact, we gotta get her on the couch too. She is like one of the best dog trainers, but that's another subject. But without further ado, my girl, Nakisha, come on, girl, come over here to the couch, girl. Hi, Boo Kitty. Look at her earrings. Oh my God, look at her hair. So this is her company. So let's do it like that. Yes. Okay. So we can see. Let's get it together. Let's get into it.
Gosh.
How you feeling, Mama?
I'm wonderful.
I'm so happy for you.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm glad I finally got invited.
I had to get her on the couch. She just represents what, I'm not even going to say African American women, just a woman in general. It's like she's just dope. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with the questions. Can we get the history, your first name, last name? Can we get all that?
Oh, you want all my business?
I want all your business. Give me your business, girl.
So my first and maiden and married name, Nakisha Ross Smith.
Okay.
I'm a Queens native.
You were born in Queens?
Absolutely.
Jamaica,
Queens. Hey,
I mean, I wasn't, but
And now I'm a Brooklyn resident for the last 8 years, and that's really much it. I have 3 children,
Yes.
ages 31, 27, and 15.
Now that's a lot, because I'm going to tell you how that's a lot, because she only 35. Right, so she adopted that 31-year-old handsome boy.
No, Kiara.
And, Kiara?
Kiara is the oldest.
Kiara, that's not really her child. Kiara's my child.
Yeah. Baby Rain.
Baby Rain, yes. Oh, so Kiara's the oldest.
Kiara is the oldest. Kiara's
Okay.
the oldest. My son is the 27-year-old, and then Kezra is the 15-year-old.
And then you got 2 additional members.
2 beautiful grandbabies who are going to be 1 this week.
Oh, wow.
Both of them are going to be turning 1.
See, that's how grandma was supposed to look. You see
Yeah,
that? That's how
absolutely.
grandma was supposed to look, not with no cane. Because that's working out and taking care of yourself and being happy.
Happy.
Have you ever been like mad at something?
Hell yeah.
I've never seen you.
Yes, I have. But I've learned some self-control. I had to work on myself.
But you never show it in class. I think when you come outside the door, you're just like a totally different person.
No, I save it for home.
Save
Whatever.
it.
I save it for behind closed doors. Most times.
Miss Smith, I'm sorry. You got on camera. Okay, so let's start from the beginning.
Okay, surely.
You joined. I'm going to start at Lucy
Start
Roberts.
with you. Yes, start with you.
Okay, wait. Okay, so why did you join Lucy Roberts? Let's start from the beginning.
Well, why did
Because was that your first place you ever worked? Okay.
That was my first place that I've ever taken a class. I wasn't an instructor then.
Right.
I was just trying to lose weight. I was just trying to work out. I just needed something to do. And Lucille Roberts, your step class.
Yeah. Was it Jamaica?
Jamaica Avenue. Lord, I had my kids, Kiara and Karan, would be running into children's daycare.
I remember the children's daycare.
Yeah, the children's daycare. And your step class used to be, oh my God, amazing, Rain.
Yeah,
I think there was a seed that was poured in at that moment. I didn't know it at the time. I was addicted.
The step class. And you know what's so funny? Somebody came to me and said, Rain, I'm doing a certification with STEP. Do you want to take STEP and you get certified? And I just looked at him, I said, no, that's okay. I didn't want to give him the history, like.
Yeah, long history.
Yeah.
Long history. That step class was amazing, packed from one end to the other. It was just like, you had to get there early, get a step. It was just, and the music.
And so you came in, did the class. How long were you a member?
I don't know. I don't remember. Honestly, I'm going to say maybe a year or 2.
Okay.
It wasn't that long.
And then what did you do after that?
Then after that, probably just went into my own self. And
what made you say, I want to transition into being an instructor?
oh my God.
Let's get the tape.
Let's
go
back,
y'all. Come
So, I started my fitness journey with you, but of course, you have some breaks in between. And I was introduced to Body by Denise.
Denise, yes.
Yes, in 2005.
Okay.
And I loved the class. Like I was just going the same as with you, the energy, the music, the drive. It was off the chain. And I wasn't thinking about teaching. I just wanted to work out. And and relieve my stress. Because that's how I relieve my stress, is to work out. And I was given an opportunity. Denise shared an opportunity with me to start warming up her class. And she would give me tips here and there. And it became something I was attracted to.
Wait, now before we say that, the reason why Denise probably did that, and I know Denise, this girl, if you told, those that know Grapevine, you say do a Grapevine, Nakisha be like, got it. So as an instructors, we look at the person like, wait a minute, hold on. So she doesn't just do the workout. She do the workout. She does the workout.
Yeah, you're supposed to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's not a chore. So I was with Denise for 5 years. And in 2000, I want to say 2010, I was warming up the class, and it's like I said, it started to become more attractive to me. And there was a conversation like, oh, you need to go get certified, and you need to do this, and you should get this a try. And at the same time, I'm a social worker, and my job was closing. I have experienced unemployment with different social work agencies and things was happening. And I got tired. I got tired of feeling like, okay, I get a good job, making a good salary, and I love helping people, but just the uncertainty of the income. And in 2010, when I took my certification, I didn't know after everything, after the trainings and all of that, I didn't know what was next, but I knew I was like, I had something burning in me, and I'm like, well, let me start something, let me do something, and I was unemployed, so it's just to do some money.
I gotta make some money.
I needed some money, so I started Always Fit for Life in 2011, or January 2011, which is almost 10 years.
Okay, so I remember the first class that I saw you teach was Core Silent Fitness.
Yes.
I was talking to Anthony, and I was sitting there going, who's that noise? I mean, not noise, who's that person? And I heard, I was like, that's house music. That's deep house music. Wait a minute. Okay. And you know, I love house music. And I'm walking, I'm like, and I looked up, I said, you better work.
Yeah.
You better, and the look on your face. You were nervous though. I remember that. And I looked at you and I said, you were kind of concerned. I was like, nah, come on, bring it out. And then every class that I saw you, you started letting go.
Yeah, I was very shy, and you know, unsure, because you're unsure of what people are gonna think, especially not being in Body by Denise anymore, and all these other people. You know, I was nervous, and shout out to Cindy Joy, who gave me the opportunity to start teaching classes at Cross Island. So I started with one class, and then I ended up with like 8 or 9 classes, and Silver Sneakers being included. But it took some time for me to find me, to find what type of trainer, what type of instructor I want to be. But I knew for sure that I wanted to be one where people can relate to and not feel like, you know, oh, this instructor, she's, you know, over the top. Or she's this. I just wanted to be able to let people know that, hey, you know, you can do it. I did it, you can do it.
Right.
Yeah. So that's.
So you did Silver Sneakers. If you guys don't know, that's for seniors.
Yep.
What made you transfer into that?
Again, Cindy Joy, needing a sub. Okay. And I was available, and she was like, you just got to teach the stretch class, and it's going to be amazing. And I'm like, I never worked with seniors before, but I ended up working with seniors.
And they love you. I subbed one time. I was like, I'm a little too wild. And I got there, they was like, you're a little too crazy. Yeah. But they love you.
Oh, and I love them back. It's a population to work with that it's life changing, because you see them. It's not just about them losing weight. It's about them still holding on to their independence and still being able to do things for themselves and be able to have their mobility. And like one of my favorite seniors, she said, I just want to stay out of the wheelchair, Nakisha. Just help me to stay out of the wheelchair.
Wow.
And I said, okay.
Yeah, you have to. And one thing that I admire about you is, and you teach, but you teach, it's not your class. I've seen you going up to people and bringing something out of them. And that just, and it's weird because you're telling me that you were shy.
I am still shy. I am.
Take some more of that line, girl. You're a little shy.
I'm shy now. I am shy. But when it's time, when you're called for duty,
when that music comes on,
all of that just goes away. Oh yeah, I definitely get the butterflies and nervous. I was nervous walking here. I was like, oh my god. But
see, that's how you know when you're good. When you still get
oh yeah, the butterflies are real.
Okay, so of course there were some highs and some lows. So let's start with the lows first. Has it any experience that you had maybe in class, outside of class, that made you say, what am I doing, or I'm ready to hang up the towel?
Absolutely. I want to say, when things are not going, like you have this plan and you have this vision of what you want it to look like, and again, your underlying thought is income, money, got to take care of the family, got to pay the bills, got to do this, and when it's not happening, and it's like, oh my God, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe it's not my time. Maybe I just need to go back to get a regular 9-to-5 social work job. And I will tell you, and this is all truth. In 2015, I was working at Bedford-Stuyvesant Restoration. I was holding classes there.
Brooklyn, yeah.
Yep, in Brooklyn. And I was there maybe a year or so doing classes, but it was slow. And I remember in the winter, dead hard, cold of the winter, I would have my speaker, my equipment, and my daughter Kezra was like 6, 7 at the time. And there was like 2 or 3 people showing up for class. And I still had to pay rent.
Right.
So long story short, at the end of 2014 going into 2015, because the weather was so bad, the organizers of restoration was just like, you know what? We're gonna just put a pause on this right now because the weather is so bad. But I didn't want to hear that because I felt like, you know what? I'm gonna still keep showing up. I'm gonna still keep showing up because something's gonna happen. Something is gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
Determination.
Something's gonna happen. But then again, the weather got really bad. I had my young daughter, so I had to say, you know what? Okay, I have to be obedient. Nothing's happening right now. And I remember a conversation that was had with someone, and it says, you know what? You're not going to get what you need for what you want until your house is cleaned.
Ooh. Ooh. Let's talk about that.
And I'm not talking about like house filth. I'm not talking about dirty house.
Right.
I'm talking about your spiritual house, your inside of you. And I could not understand, like, I'm doing all the right things, I got everything in check, and why is it that my classes are not packed? But who I had in my space and my circle was not going to be happy for me.
Yes.
Was not going to enjoy those blessings with me. So until I had to clean house, and it was ugly.
Subtract people, yeah, okay.
It was ugly. It was ugly.
Yeah.
I had to clean house, and I had to sit with myself and be honest with myself, and to say, you know what? How could you go and help somebody else if you're not helping yourself right now? How could you? How could you give all of this that you say you have, but you're not taking care of your emotional health, your spiritual health? You're not taking care of you.
Drop mic.
Once I cleaned house and was serious about my cleaning, debt cleaning, ugly cleaning, God opened up the doors.
Ooh, that's what a high thing. Right.
God opened up the door. So that low moment was very scary because I was falling into like depression and, because I wanted it so bad. And I did not want to go back to work the 9 to 5 because I had a taste of entrepreneurship and independence. So I'm like, who wants to go back and deal with 9 to 5?
Right.
Not me.
Right.
And so that was one time where there was a shift, but I had to do the shift. And then I guess the next time I will tell you was last year when I had my hip replacement.
Oh,
2019. That scared.
Okay, so really quickly, what happened? What made you say,
what?
I need a hip replacement?
I couldn't walk.
Was it in class?
It's just overusage. Come on, Ray, we know. Listen,
I've never been injured. I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, and this is for athletes, this is for anyone who's very physical. Our bodies are not machines. We're like a car, overusage, constantly doing the same thing. And I want to be honest in saying not understanding what recovery it really means. And that's what I like about Devon. I really like about Devon because he always talks about recovery and the stretching and the things that you need to heal your body from all the impact. So my hip replacement came from wear and tear. I didn't fall. I didn't have an accident. Wear and tear. My joints couldn't take it,
Wow.
And I had to go and do it. And that was one of the scary. It was more scary for me than having babies.
So how long were you out?
Almost 3.5 months.
Okay. At that point, did you feel as though, am I going to be the same when I come back? Are my members still going to be there? Because I don't know how that feels. Wank,
rain. You'll make me cry.
Yeah.
I was scared. Even though I trust God, I'm not going to say a but and I trust God because there's only trust God, period.
Right.
I was just scared.
Yeah.
I was scared because I did not know what the outcomes were going to be. And I've worked so hard to build the clientele, the momentum, and you it's like you become overprotective. And then social media sometimes doesn't help because you see everybody who's taking your classes, take your classes, and they're going, and it's like, but what about me?
Yeah.
Like, does anybody gonna check on me? I'm the instructor, I'm the trainer, I'm the one that's down right now. I'm the one that keeps pushing everybody. But what about, hey Nakisha, are you all right? Are you good? And that lessons I learned not to have expectations from people because you become disappointed.
And it's hard. That's a practice I think we're gonna have to do until we 6 feet under.
But
that practice is crazy.
It is. But I talked to God through it. I went to church through it. I had a couple of drinks through it.
Right.
I did all that because I was angry. Because
Right.
there was a lot of things I was angry because I just felt like in something that was so scary for me and the way that I am for everybody else, it wasn't reciprocated. And it just let me know that at the end of the day, it's God in you.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you just have to work with it. God will always give you what you need, but you have to trust him.
Yeah.
I was scared.
Yeah, trust the process.
Trust the process.
Trust the process. So now there's one high moment, one highlight of your career or of just you being you. What was that? You have a lot of them.
I have
because you have a great family.
I have a lot of that. I would want to say meeting my wife Andrea. That
My
was
wife is like, I remember I called you, I was like, I want to meet somebody. How did you meet her?
Oh God. In my class at Beth Stuyvesant Restoration. It was a silent crush for 3 months. Nobody said nothing. I just was looking. I would talk to my friends about her, but I was like, I would dare not to cross that line between trainer and attendant and member. I would never do that. Oh, absolutely not.
And guess what happened?
Yeah, well, so we met in my class, and we definitely kept it discreet for a good while because I just didn't want people in my business, you know, and I wasn't posting stuff or anything like that. But I met my wife in 2015. We were engaged and married 2016.
Right, the next year.
She's
amazing.
Andrea is like, that is...
Yeah, you're wrong.
She's my rock.
Yeah.
She holds me down, and my vision. She supports me wholeheartedly. Like,
she's your biggest fan.
Yeah, she is, and this is why I'm able to still continue to do on all the things that I do because my support at home is solid.
Oh yeah, and your kids are like
my kids is my babies as well, solid. So that was like the biggest. Always fit like, I got found love when you were in my class.
Yeah, like
and I'm very proud of it because everybody don't,
hasn't found that love.
Yeah.
Cross fingers.
Right.
And okay, so you got family, now you have a marriage, you have the kids. The grandkids didn't come yet.
They're here.
Yeah, I'm saying at that time when you first got married, right?
No.
But now you have them here.
Yeah.
How do you juggle?
Well,
because you work.
Well, I mean, COVID has definitely played a big part of that as far as how much I'm engaging with my family.
Okay.
I don't engage as much as I would like to, but thank God for technology. I'm a big emoji, as I've been told. I'll be standing on the screen like this,
right,
with the babies, But just it's about balance and. You got to take time for yourself again because you're constantly giving. Yeah, you can't. You have to fill yourself up with something. Right. So, I mean, even at home, I get yelled at by Andrea because my phone is always in my hand and I'm like constantly. But I'm working on it. To put it aside and whatever it is has to wait.
And then it's your time. Yeah.
And it's my time. But I do things that have fun that really fills me up, like house music.
Yeah.
Please.
I was about to ask her a favorite, but I didn't. That was one of the questions. I was like, I know what that is.
House music, and that's my release, like that. House music, going to church when my church was open, spending quality time with the kids, Drea.
But I'm gonna tell you something. She gets the kids involved because one of her daughters, I call her Baby Rain. She's amazing. Yeah, she teaches, and then your youngest daughter, she's gonna start teaching. I can just tell. But I know, like, they always support you because sometimes they're doing the workout with you, and we brought the man catch it with us to classes.
Yeah. But I think for the teenagers, Amia and Kezra's age, I think it's more important not just about them seeing the teaching; it's the lessons that come behind it. Meaning responsibility, accountability. You got to show up even when you don't feel like it. That energy got to be there. Even if you feel like crap, you still in your skirt, like, hey. So even with Kezra, that is the thing that I'm teaching her the most is like, even when you don't feel like it, because people are relying on your energy.
Yes. And
they need to feel good. So
how many times have we come to class and we're like,
People don't understand. They don't understand how challenging it can be, and physically.
Yeah.
Sometimes your body,
And then you have some members that just won't cooperate, but you have to still smile.
Yeah, I have a few of those. I mean, I had one I had to pick up over my shoulder and score her out.
Right.
It's like, oh no.
We're not bringing that energy.
Yeah.
But your members, like I see the way they interact with you, and they just love you because you give you yell at them in such a loving way, like come on, and they just love you.
It's tough love.
Yeah.
And when I'm very passionate, just like you. You're just passionate because you just know you believe in people's ability to just be in their best selves and to enjoy what they're doing. I always say, working out should not be a chore. You have to find something that you really, really love and then build the other stuff that you don't really like too much, but that makes you all around fit.
Now, see, that was my next question to you. What advice would you give someone that wants to do this, like a member that's like, I want to do this too?
The number one thing I will say is don't do it for you. Don't get involved and say, oh, I want to be an instructor because it'll keep me in shape. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yes.
And I'm just being honest. That's just my perspective.
Yes.
It don't have nothing to do with whatever your goals are. Because when you are in front of a group of people, it's about them. You are being a servant for them. So when people say that, oh, I don't know, I'm just like, oh God, they ain't gonna last. Because it has to be deeper. It has to be deeper than I just want to be, a trainer just because I want to lose weight.
Oh, okay. Now, some of your role models that you had in this career and in this life and everything.
I would definitely role models. Rain Hudson.
Because I was about to say.
Rain Hudson. No. You are a trendsetter. I mean, from Lucille Roberts to Tabora. I mean, I when every time we would be in the same space, I would be taking a class and you popped in to do. I would be like, oh my God. Like your energy and it's
I
crazy.
paid her. I'll give her your money later.
No. I really can't even say like. That's a good question. Like role models of people, I don't know. People who work hard, like the Obamas. With grace. People with grace do what they need to do with grace. Not afraid to curse you out, say what they need to say, but still that grace. That energy is so important.
All right, girl. Are you ready for the questions?
Oh, Jesus.
These are the questions that we all want to know in the world now. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
What's your favorite color?
Brown.
Is it because your skin is beautiful?
No.
And your hair is beautiful?
No. Brown.
Okay.
Earth tone's brown.
What is your favorite alcoholic beverage?
Vodka with Drea makes these with fresh lime and lemon, and she'll put like mint on it. And we home
Drea, really? You like
vodka. Definitely, I'm a vodka girl.
All right, Miss Smith. What is your favorite junk food?
I really don't have a favorite junk food.
So I'm by myself?
Yeah,
I'm the only one that likes.
I'm not a chip eater. I do like chocolate. I like cake and cookies, but I gotta be in the mood for it. It's not something like, oh my God, I gotta have. I'd rather eat a meal than to be snacking on some stuff.
Anyway,
I want to eat.
I did like that, Michelle.
I want to eat.
Drama or comedy?
Drama.
Would you rather live in the sea or the sky?
The sky.
Really? Everyone says, I think I'm going to live in the sea by myself.
No, the sky. I want to be up above, high, close to God. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Daytime or night?
Daytime.
Daytime?
Yeah.
I'm a daytime.
Daytime, all day. Nighttime,
what time do you get up?
5:30.
So do I. Oh my God, we're 20s.
5:30. Yes. 5:30, I'm up. Yeah.
I can't sleep late.
No, I can't sleep for a long period of time. 5 hours is all I got. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I do try. I really try. Like,
do you take the phone to the bed with you? Drea, I'll call you and I'll tell you what to do.
Yes, and then at like 4:30 in the morning I get up and then I'm restless. And then I pick it up and then I Candy Crush. I'm a Candy Crusher.
What is a sound that you love to hear?
Music.
What type?
House.
Have you ever been to Chicago?
No, you told me
Okay,
about it.
you
told me.
have to go to Chicago. My girl CJ and my Janine and Tony and Pat.
I know.
You gotta go.
I know. You told me about it. And you told me about it. And I have to take that answer back. I would say the sound of my wife's voice.
Right.
She has an amazing voice.
Right.
But yeah, outside of the house
music.
all day.
Oh.
That boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the sound that you hate to hear?
A sound that I hate to hear. I don't know.
What noise drives you crazy? Like somebody hands going down the board, the ambulance, nothing?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't know
All right.
sound. I think somebody having a loud conversation on their phone and then,
Right.
That gets me. Like somebody, I'm like,
supermarket, like,
yeah,
can I tell my
yeah,
son? Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear what you're talking about.
Yeah,
That's
that's your favorite superhero?
my favorite superhero? Huh. That's a good question. I didn't know you should have just asked me so I could process.
Nope.
My favorite superhero. I don't know. I would have to say, Black Panther.
All right. Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
And the last question. What is your favorite curse word? You don't curse in class, do you?
Not really.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Good.
What is my favorite curse word? What if Kesra's listening? Kesra's on this. She says shit a lot, like shit.
Oh, my sister. That's my sister Lydia. If you watch it,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, shit. SHYT. Shit.
Okay. You spell it different. Okay.
SHYT. Shit.
I want to thank you. You are just, I just love you. And I'm just and I keep telling you over and over, and I will not stop. I am so proud of you. I saw you come from, like I said, a member to being shy to being this movement. That's what you are. You are a movement, and I see how people just love you. And I see, and then I'm watching your videos, and I'm seeing how you're grabbing people, and you're breaking down barriers and saying, hey, you don't have to be a size 0. Hey, you don't have to be straight. Hey, you can be African American and you can still be powerful, but not in a nasty way.
No.
Because you're not nasty at all. That's why I said that. Are you ever like that?
Like, I know if my family members are looking like,
but you're just such a great ball of energy, and I had to have you on this couch.
I am so happy
And I
to
love
be
you.
here.
I
My
love you
boo-boo,
too.
my boo-boo. Oh, so
Yes,
happy.
guys. So if you're around, I'm gonna tag you. You gotta take her class. She's amazing, and it's any age. So for the seniors that are home, you could do stuff in the chair. She'll do, you'll guide them through.
Absolutely.
She has patience. She's amazing, and we just love you. Come on, girl, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Grab your drink.
Yes.
Come on,
Thank
toast. Yes.
Thank you.